Welcome to EIP Editing Office Hour meeting number 84. This is issue 1872 on Ethereum/PM GitHub repository. In this meeting, we have PRs from ERC repositories mostly. We have some PRs for last call, review, miscellaneous, and draft. We are also joined by some of the authors, and they have some questions. So perhaps we can get going with the first PR, which is ERC 1412. I don't know if it is
ERC 1412.
Yeah. Even if it is not added, can you just go ahead to 1412 and we can.
You mean the PR number 1412?
That's correct. Let me share the link here in the chat. It is
1412.
Yeah, I just have added it.
This is at ERC ENS Trust Registry for agent coordinations.
And we are joined by Quam here, in case you have any question for him.
Hi.
Hello.
Yes. And hi Quan, I couldn't seem to find you in the participants list. Can you unmute yourself and say hi? Sorry, I couldn't see.
Hi, Victor. Yeah, it's Kwame here.
Oh, okay. Hi, Kwame. Nice meeting you. Okay,
Yeah,
I can now identify you. Yeah, and apologize. I usually will have my camera on, but today I'm because of some logistics issue, I'm currently in a coffee shop. And then the network is not the ideal, so I just keep it off. But good to meet you. Thanks for coming to our ERC EIP editing office hour.
It's a pleasure. Thank you for having me.
So yeah, do you have any particular question?
No, just it's just a new ERC that we're working on. It's kind of like an extension to the ERC 8001 that has recently been canonized, and just an overall review and to see if we can get it added or if there's any changes that need to be made in order for that process to happen.
Sounds good. So this is a ERC A107, right?
Yes, it is.
Okay, it's a trust registry. Web of trust, validating user validation. And there's a discussion. Into my screen. This is one. Query quantitative transitive trust relationship using ENS. Propagate through signet chain following PGP, GPG. Nice second. One second.
Yeah. So motivation determines the minimal primitive multi-party agent coordination, but explicitly defer trust to modules, privacy threshold, and there's motivations, there's specifications, trust level. This is ENS 137. Signature also, this is 1271 for sure. These are all repetitive. Like, what does this specific? This is actually the one that you define, right?
That's correct.
Who is going to store this information? Do you envision one instance of this one contract instance of this interface being it, or do you think it will be decentralized and be spread out to multiple different contract instances?
We're looking for a more trustless approach, of course.
So everyone can deploy a contract, and the contracts conform to this interface, and then these interfaces become the one where an agent can query. So I
Exactly.
can see the permissionless part. What about the decentralized part? What about how people okay, so gain a trust through a web of trust approach where it's traversed through assets, right?
Yes, that's correct.
Okay. And then ENS is being used, and then you're uh basically using the nodes. This am I looking at the
Yeah, you have to
implementation
have
or specification?
yeah, you have to have an ENS address in order for this to work.
Mhm. ENS. Can NFT be available, be used instead? Of course, we know that ENS issues NFT in its not the first version, but the current version. But would you consider generalizing? This is a question, not a you can have your preference. This is not a suggestion. I'm just asking from a scoping perspective.
Oh, to have NFTs as
Yeah,
well?
is ENS required, right? Is when you make a decision to use ENS as your as here, have you considered generalizing it to all kind of NFTs or different type of nodes, and or do you specifically want to be opinionated that this is going to be supporting ENS and ENS only?
Yeah, it's a pretty minimal like ERC, and it is kind of like really tied to ENS and the web of trust.
I see. And when it comes to web of trust, let me see if trust is a consider a Boolean or is a quantitative um, value that you can assign. Like if I if one of the instance trust another instance or trust another ENS names, is it is oh, the trust level is an enum.
Yes, that's correct. It maps directly to how web of trust and GNU GP work. So it's basically using their rails.
Hmm. I see. That makes sense. Cool. Let me see. The following are optional: semantic, that trust, should revert. That trust batch should revert, must revert. Revoke trust. The trustor node. No existing trustor relationship. Okay. How does expiration help? Can you explain to me when an ENS expired, what would happen? Let's say if there are a trustor in one case.
Could you say that again, please? Sorry.
Yeah. If one ENS name being the trustor has expired, has come to the end of its time of expiration, how would this algorithm handle that case? If I were to say it different way, ENS names have expiration time, right?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Do you want
Yeah,
to
that
be
might be
opinionated on that, or do you want to say this is open for, as a standard designer, you can choose to say, I'm not going to enforce anything. Whoever implement it, you can feel free. This is the flexibility. I'm leaving it to your design space. Or you
Yeah,
can
like
also say, I want to be designing it to make sure you don't surprise each other when each of you design it differently.
yeah, I mean, we don't like, I mean, in the worst case, like we're looking to handle that particular type of situation, and definitely open to suggestions. That's why, I'm here today.
Yeah. I think that would be an open question for you to handle the expiration times and expiration and, let's say, transfer of things. And then also the second question is whether this should belong to the reference implementation or the specification here, because these are the algorithms, right? And then if you provide it saying this is like everyone have to do particularly this way, then pretty much you're defining a reference, an implementation.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. So do you consider this as part of the specification, or do you consider it as a reference that people can implement on their own?
Well, we want it to be, flexible. Like a good standard should be flexible and allow the developer that's using it the freedom to have something that's canonized, but the flexibility to be creative with it. So, yeah, that might be something that I should probably just take back and either revise or think a little bit more on.
Right. Okay. So I think it's good enough as a draft. So I think this is moving. Oh, you're trying to wait. Let me take a look. Actually, you're trying to move review, right? I think for review, you probably need to be able to do that. For draft, it's good enough, which you already did. But you're creating a new file, right? This is a
Yes.
whole new file, right?
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
so then there is multiple things. One is need to start with um draft status. That is instead of let me do this, probably is easier. So it's draft status when check in first time, but I would consider this version good enough as a draft. Then consider the verify path and other parts in the specification. It seems some of them need to be in reference implementation. And do you know the difference between specification versus reference implementation?
Yes, I do.
Yeah, just to clarify, specification is like, hey, everyone who consider themselves ERC 8107 conform must do what I said in the specification. But reference implementation is more like, when it's flexible enough, I can do it this way and it will work. But you can do it flexibly. So be very clear about what you put in the specification and what you put into the reference implementation is what I will suggest you to do.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Consider
Thank you.
ENS expiration situation. Yeah, if you didn't make ENS as your designated mandate in your specification, then number 3 would not be a problem. If you do require an ENS and only work with ENS, then you do need to consider what will happen to ENS. And that I didn't even mention ENS on different chains. Like I think they're trying to expand to ENS v2 is trying to expand onto different chains through CCIP read or other approaches that you might want to take a look if you haven't addressed them. I haven't been able to read in more details, but if you have to consider that, that would be great. If not, then that's something we will be looking into. And also I would recommend sending this to make sure. Yeah, Nick Johnson. But once you change that to from review to draft, I can actually approve and make sure that you can publish them so you can share these more easily.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, and you can give me a ping on Discord or Slack. Well, Discord not so much, but on Telegram. If once you switch this to draft, and then I will approve them. And thank you for contributing to ERC standards.
Thank you for your review.
Thank you, Victor. That was really a very good catch. People should start a proposal with the status draft because draft is the very first status to go ahead with. Next, we are joined by an author who is willing to move his proposal from review to last call, and the ERC PR is 1423. I have shared the link here in the chat. And Nabil is on the call. If you have any questions.
Hello, we are on behalf of Schaller, who is the editor and contributor of this PR.
Victor, I think your screen sharing has been stopped in case you want to restart it.
Hi, Abid. This ERC 7943, right?
7893.
I must be on the wrong.
Yes, this is the ERC 7943. Yes.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Okay. Okay. Can you make your change first and keep the call, move to last call in a single PR? I can review it, but we usually prefer change of status to be a separate PR. So you can add your co-contributor. You can add other updates. So that's one thing.
Okay. Can you leave it as a comment in the PR, please, for Dario?
Yeah.
Perfect. Thank you.
And you keep updating status into a separate PR. So that's one of the updates. And the second one is that we actually don't know if I don't think we have a policy for using JIT submodules in this because we usually want to have all of them inside. So this I would defer to EIP editors to determine whether we will accept submodules. Yeah, for the past time, it usually is just like copy and paste into the asset, and then I personally understand why you do that, and then I'm in favor, but we need to probably get approval from the EIP editors group together.
Perfect. Thank you. Our time.
Together to determine whether this is a good idea. I can see a few of them say no. And I also understand why you're not copying them because this like submodule is a better way to keep them in sync and also respect the copyrights and everything. So I actually am in favor, but yeah, I'm not there to impose my own personal preference into this. This probably needs a consensus.
Got it. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this one is pretty stable now. Let me go see if there's any. What is the adoptions currently?
Dario left an explanation comment in the PR at the end of the commits.
I see. You're having a lot of input
Insights
from this
yeah.
contributor. So much so that you add them as a co-author, I think, right? Is that person?
He is the principal author of the ERC.
Oh, okay. He's also on.
Yeah, I'm on behalf of him. He couldn't join.
Okay, he's
the
the main. Yeah, he's the main author.
Yeah.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, you guys are very, very much actively addressing all the questions.
Yeah.
Okay. So wow, that's really a lot of discussion. I probably need to look more.
100 plus.
Yeah,
Incredible.
there's a lot of yeah. Let me see the Delta update. Let me actually give it a read and see what could be what do people have question about and why.
It has gone through a couple of PRs right now.
Yeah, what assets are adopting this right now?
There are many of public names for the standardization of real world assets.
I mean, currently, yeah. What assets have currently adopted this ERC?
There is a list in the last comment from Schaller
Oh, in the last comment.
PR.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me take a look.
Yeah. Not in the
This
magicians in the pull request itself. In the conversation in the pull request.
Oh, in a pull request itself.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can check it in the conversation. Yeah, this one.
Okay. You are adding frozen and whether it's a domain and force transfer and check enforcer. I see. Cool. Great. I
Yes,
think this
this
is in good
last
shape.
yeah, this last pull request was regarding some typos and minor clarifications on some returns.
Except for the submodule that needs consensus. So I wouldn't use approve, but I will say that I'm personally in favor. But we probably need to wait for that. In a state
Victor,
to be, yeah.
if we remove the git modules, do you need a reapprove of the pull request?
I think I would, if you remove that, I probably would be able to just approve it.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah,
Thank you.
we for submodule to check in. Yeah. So I don't know if whether I can approve everything except for that single file. So let me just leave it there. You can give me a ping if you remove that, or if you want to like ask for a consensus on that.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah. Let me make sure I don't forget. Ping me if you when you are ready to merge, and I'll leave my Telegram in. What's the best way to give you my personal Telegram?
Maybe in the chat in here.
In the chat, maybe.
Yeah, sure.
It
Well,
is
I'll
free,
tell
yeah.
I will tell Pooja, and then Pooja knows. Pooja, can you share? I don't want it to be public record on our
Yeah, thank you.
but yeah, Pooja has my Telegram. You can just ping me
Yeah,
or
and I think
email. Yeah.
and I think the another best way is maybe we can show up on ECH Discord and just tag you over there. That way it will be faster. Tag you with the PR number.
That will work too. I just need to be better at expressing that message on Discord. Anyway, yeah, but good job. Thank you very much for contribution. Any more questions? Kwame? Is that how to pronounce your name right?
That's
No,
okay.
I did the update.
Sorry, say that again.
Oh, did you called me, right?
Yes, I asked if you have any more question about this particular PR.
No.
Okay. Thank you for your contribution to ERC standards. Congratulations, and look forward to merge it into last call.
Thank you, Victor.
All right. So the next PR we have, the number is 1223, and the author is trying to move the proposal from draft to review.
Okay, let me see. Can you see my new screen?
Yes.
Did I?
Yes, we can see it, Victor. It's all good. Yeah. So this proposal has already been reviewed by Sam earlier. I guess the author has made some changes from the last review and looking for it to be moved to review status.
Okay, I think Sam requested the only blocker being no more external links. And then you just removed it out. Let me just double check that, and I think he had given you verbal approval, and then I'll just act on that. Hold on 1 second. Check. And by the way, who was speaking? The author Sean is here.
No, we don't have the author on call here. It is
Oh.
just moved over from the previous meeting.
I see. Okay. Let me double check what they have done, what they promised to do. Okay. All right. I think they removed all the reference links. Let me update this. Yeah. Okay. So congratulations to the authors. I think we can move to the LPR.
All right. So next we have got a PR, which is to update the EIP template. This is 10965. I have shared the link in the chat for quick reference. No, I think it is on EIP GitHub repository. Yes. So I guess it requires multiple editors' approval. Sam has already reviewed it in the previous meeting and he has approved it. So I have added it for your review.
This is also approved. Let's move to the next PR.
All right. Victor, in chat, Kwam is mentioning that he has made the updates that you have requested earlier in this meeting. Yeah, if we would want to go back and take a look at TPR 1412.
Hi, Victor. Yeah, we made the change in this one too, in the 7943.
Take a look. Approved. Next PR.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Next, we can go with the PR number 1396. This is to add a new draft. And yeah, I guess the author has made some changes post the ERC number allocation and is waiting for the first review.
Is author here?
No, author has just left a comment in the agenda, but unfortunately he could not join the meeting.
Yeah, this seems to be a quite long draft. I might need more time. Is there other PRs that we can process first?
Yes, yes, definitely. It seems like a longer one. Maybe better to take it offline. I have
Yeah.
shared the next PR 1463. This is also for a new proposal. It's for minimal agent registry.
1 second. Let me document this. Referring this PR to ERC A102 offline review. I would do yeah, okay. Sorry, what's the next one? This PR 1463, right?
That's correct. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess
On-chain agent registry.
yes. So just to let you know, there are two PRs together is 1455 and 1463 by the same author. I don't know if they are interlinked, but yeah, just letting you know.
1455.
Yeah.
Let me consider them. Okay. If they're interlinked, they should mention each other. Let me check.
Yeah. And yeah, I'm not sure that if there is a link already, but those are the next two PRs, and I noticed that they have same author.
Oh, okay. Let me see. Lightweight on-chain registry for discovery AI agents and the underlying registry design. On-chain metadata. It's solving the discovery problem. Let's see how they read it. Okay, agent is registered. So there's register, key value. Okay, I have a technical opinion, but I'm not gonna impose that on the editorial side. Let me leave a message. Well, I'll leave it there later. Makes sense. RNG 256, the display of it should specify whether it's text or decimal and the text. Others are those UX2. Agent ID, yes. Followed by a column attribute. Very specific. Is a very extreme case. Small number case. Normally, they will have 64 digits in text format or 80-ish decimal. Yeah, that's one of the things. Every agent has a single owner. Must map owner address. This means an agent ownership is determined by the chain of which the registry was. Oh, wow. Must be 115 is 1155 here. We're not using 1155. Yeah, these are additional keys. Images are recommended. I think they can be ENF. No backward issue security. Okay, I think it's good as a draft.
Yeah, we can further see reviews or changes in the review status when it is there.
Yeah. Okay. What's the next one?
So, okay, I guess you have covered both of them, right?
I've only covered 1463. Do you want me to also
Looking,
cover the 1455 next?
yeah, that is the next one on agenda. Yeah.
Oh, this is missing link. Let me see. In storage. Rectified storage district reflected. Hmm. These are keys. If so, what do they allow column? Maybe, okay, maybe something that does not. Must be value. How to escape. One parameter is a key. Yeah, I think this is there's some change that need to happen on this. These are premature ones.
All right. So the next
Mhm.
one is already reviewed by Sam Wilson, and
Mhm.
he has made the suggestions, like he had already added the suggestions by Sam. So this is for the second review, but to move into the status draft.
Yeah, I'll leave it to Sam. I think Sam is having an active conversation with the author, and author has not give a summary response to it. Maybe author made changes, but author have not explicitly said that they have addressed all the concerns, and Sam has not responded yet. So I will leave it to Sam and the author.
All right. So, oh my God, am I seeing different PRs or the same PRs? Okay, this is 1267.
Yeah, the same thing. Yeah, that's the same PR.
So the next one is 1259.
1, 2,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, I
6,
think
5, 9, right?
yes, I think
That's the EIP, I think it's.
not 6, 1259.
Oh, no 6. Okay.
5. I don't know what's wrong. Why my PR is not getting right.
Oh, our
Yeah.
friend has made a number of on-chain metadata for token registry. A
Mhm.
key value stored interface that allow registry to store and retrieve. This is not the right way to. HTML is not the right way to reference EIP, EIP, in EIP. This is not. I think it probably doesn't get bot approved yet, does it? Oh, it's currently being run. Yeah, the bot has not approved it. We can wait until the bot has been addressing it, has addressed it. Yeah. Reviewing. Hey. Reviewing. This right ELC yes. The EIP bot has not the we have workflows have not passed.
Do we know any specific error, or is it just that we can close and open and it might work?
No. Because when I see that references, this is probably going to be caught by the bot, and it gives me an impression that this has not passed the bot.
Because he is instead of making relative.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I think let's wait until the author has addressed all the bot's feedback.
Yep, that makes sense.
Yeah. That's not ones. Let's reset. And we'll proceed with editing. Okay. Okay.
I guess there is a
1,
comment
2.
by
Yeah, 1, 2, 1, 4, 2, 3 has passed
Yeah.
all the checks. Let's see. 1, 4, 2, 3. Yes. Yeah, so you just remove the modules there. Yeah.
Yes, that's it.
Okay. Let me approve it. It's great to end the office hour with approval.
Perfect. Thank you.
All right.
Thanks. Nice.
Thanks for the contribution to the standards.
Thank you guys for the support.
Let's go. Alrighty. That's it, right?
Yeah, we made a lot of progress here today.
Nice.
Yeah, I guess there is one last we could not touch on that is already, maybe if you get a chance, maybe take a look at it. Async, that was for second review. The PR number is 1227. And yeah, we are good with all the items covered here today. Looks like it was
Let me
already
double
reviewed
check.
it was already reviewed by Sam, and the author mentions that he has responded to all of his comments. Please have a check.
Okay. Yeah, I'll leave it too.
Mhm.
Referable NFT royalties as a draft. Yeah. Let me see. Let me actually see if they did address all Sam's question, and then maybe I could approve it in those two. Okay. So
That's a common error.
doesn't define right. Okay. Okay, I think they addressed all the Sam's question. Let me just authors has addressed all Sam questions. Good. The version is good.
Awesome.
Cool.
And that
Alrighty.
covers all the PRs. Those were listed here for review. Thank you, Victor, for taking out time, and thank you, authors, for joining us here today. Next week, we are going to be joined by EIP editor Gajendra Singh, and we would be only taking EIP related PRs. So ERC PRs will not be reviewed next week. We will take it a week after. Thank you, everyone, for tuning in.
Thanks. Have a great day, everyone.